Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 8, Episode number 59. I'm JC Proton. We are picking up at turn 129. We are playing a standard faction of the Unfallen on Endless difficulty in a normal speed game. In this episode, we are going to be continuing our conquest of the Cravers. We also have Isyander's Gambit quest going. So we'll be starting to look for these. Here they are. There's going to be some outlying systems here. These are the Lodestone systems. So we're going to be putting admirals on fleets and trying to guard those, some of those Lodestone systems so that we can progress along that quest line. Off camera, we were pretty successful using our heroes that we had up in this area of the map, grabbing the siege ships and facilitating their movement down here into Zuben, Gemini, Gena. So we were able to get these two siege down. So Zuben and Gemini are both going to be invaded this turn. Gena, we weren't able to get everything perfect the way I would have liked, right? We didn't get this one siege down Gena all the way yet. But we'll keep moving along. We also have this activity going on. Let's go ahead and move all fleets. So we got fleets finishing their movements up here and fleets arriving here at Birtis. We can see some flashing going on here. There's, I'm not sure what that is. Probably a Lodestone system, I think. Let's take a look here. The Squire is, yeah, too slow. I can't get back to Indusa if I include the Squire in the fleet. And this questioner is damaged, so maybe we should pull him out of the fleet. Although, having him in the fleet would be good for a repair. See, how many probes does this ship have? 5 probes? So it only uses 2 movement. Excuse me, to use a probe, so maybe we'll use one right here, see what's going on with that. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's do this. Let's select all except for, let's see, we'll merge. That Squire is just, it's just too slow, man. You're too slow, bro. Alright, let's move this fleet in here. Alright, is he going to attack me? I have 7,500 attack, 8,300 defense, and 107,000 hit points. Their fleet is 6,900 attack, 2,100 defense, 46,000 hit points. So apparently that means he's not. Okay, we're going to attack him. And I'm going to go repair and recover, and it's going to get this Questioner 5 Scout a 30% repair. Assuming he survives the fight. Alright, let's see what's going to happen here. Yeah, we'll get right into it. We'll do the fights up front here, and then we'll do the other stuff. We'll do Vining if I can, and we'll do, let's see, repair and recover, advanced. See, he only has 9 command points here, so he's not able to go to the bottom lane. that seems fair enough. And we'll see how this goes. Repair and recover, so we get a 30% repair at the end of the fight. Is he chicken? Is he going to run? Or is he going to fight? Looks like he's going to run. Run away. Okay, and I think we're out of movement on all of our ships, right? Yeah, we are. We're out of movement because he was guarding the system when we arrived, and so that means you lose all your movement. Okay, but this questioner did get a repair, so that was cool. So if we wanted to catch him... 1, 2, let's see, we need to be moving faster than 6. So we have to remove that guy from the fleet. And that guy from the fleet. Now we can move 8. We'll just guard. We'll see what's going to happen here. Okay, other battles. We have Gemini and Zuben. 21 versus 30. 4 planets versus 3. Let's do Gemini first. The retreat. Ground battle. We'll do guerrilla. And they have all 3 types of troops. We have all 3 types of troops. Should smoke them pretty easily. So the Cravers did a draft, which I think now gives them 175 troops. I think it used to be 200. Maybe that got tweaked in this patch version. Yeah, 175 defense added, or troops. So okay, well, we blew some things up that we're gonna have to repair or rebuild. Okay. Ooh, ground battle remains. I am a fan. Normally I would just go ahead and explore that immediately, but I think I might wait to do it with a scout. Just because I want to have, I think the only scout I have here is the hero, and the hero, if I use a probe, it'll take 1/3 of his movement away, which is like 6.7 movement off of his 20, right? So instead of moving 20, he'll only move whatever, 13.3. So I want to get full movement out of them probably. So I think I'll probably explore that either with planetary build queue or maybe from maybe from another scout or something. I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and occupy the system. Fully depleted. pretty well developed. Looks pretty good. Now they have moon base alpha. All right, right on. Cool. That is a lot of red sang. 4 deposits on this system? Wow. That's kind of a lot. I'm going to be selling a lot of red sang in the future, man. That stuff's going to... Whoa, I'm at 24? Wow. Okay. That's pretty good production. All right, let's go ahead and attack it. Zuben. Invasion. And I don't think we really have to watch it because it's going to be the same. Cool, only destroyed 2 improvements. Decide Zuben's fate. We will occupy Zuben. T-Bo Gherkin cracking jokes, man. On the last video, he put a comment in. You should check it out. Making jokes, man. Making jokes. Okay. Yeah, he's like, so if you destroy the Cravers fleet in a battle, does that mean they're shredded into pieces? He's spelling it P-E-A-Z-E instead of P-I-E-C. It's like, okay, you got me. I-L-O-L for real on that one. Zuben looks like this. Jokes. Another 3 deposits of red sang. Wow, so I'm going to be rolling in red sang. I'm just going to be selling that stuff like crazy, man. When the time comes, price for red sang is going to get cheaper in the universe here. So the plan will be I'll move fleets forward. Let's see if we can get. I don't think this vine ship can get all the way up to Ukta. No, but it can get to Gena. So I'll be working on that off screen. The plan will be to move fleets up. We'll get siege fleets and battle fleets moved up. Might have this guy come over here or here and intercept. Or we might move him, use him more, maybe more likely to be moving siege fleets. Let's see, these siege ships would not be able to get to Idris on their own, or we. Maybe if we used a hero, we could also facilitate the movement of this vine fleet to get to Ukta. It would be nice to entwine Ukta and or Birtis. These are colonizable, and you know we've got adamantium there. I have a pretty good flow of quadernix already, but I definitely need more adamantium. You can see the flow rate here is 20 per turn versus that's 84, right? So that's 4-to-1 imbalance. And over here we've got quadernix of 27 and orichalcix is 20. So getting more quadernix, I mean, it's not terrible, but it's not really the resource I need. What I really needed was more of this orichalcix. So, but that bug is preventing that from happening. So that'll be a thing I need to look at. Is maybe using these heroes to try to get fleets in position to a little faster. Other stuff we got to look at is heroes. For these, let's go ahead and look at these events. Okay, so we've chosen defenders, saying that Isyander is either insane or a megalomaniac, and so we are going to take control of the Lodestone systems so that the Lost do not get brought back. Apparently, the Lost are like beings that were destroyed, or I guess depleted or something, by the Endless. So it would be bringing back the Lost, which are super powerful beings that are completely beyond our control, right? So it's like, why would you do that? That seems very dangerous, right? Or you could look at it from Isyander's point of view. It's like, yeah, well, that was a crime of genocide, and it needs to be reversed. So I don't know, but the Lost, for whatever their reasons were, did what they did. Okay, so this is our team composition. It's us, the Vodyani, the Sophons, the Riftborn, and the Lumeris are all on the defender side of things. So let's take a look here. So the defenders are in blue and the rejuvenators are in gold. So the Cravers and the Horatio want to rejuvenate the Lost, and we are wanting to defend the status quo and keep them lost. Which means we can attack the opposing side's fleets on the Lodestones. So we would be able to attack Horatio and Cravers on the Lodestone systems. And in order to attack on the Lodestone systems, you actually have to have a hero on the fleet. Okay, so let's look at these. Let's look at these Lodestone locations, because they're not as equally distributed as I was expecting. All right, so let's zoom in to these. There's one at Mizar, which is in the extreme northern part of the galaxy, in the middle. And then there's Gistrad, which is down here by the Lumeris. There's this mystery one that we don't see yet by Ukta and Birtus, but this probe will reveal. There's one over here at Spica. So there's one here, here. Yeah, very much not equally distributed. And one over here at Ceres. Excuse me. And Pixis. So they're very much clustered here in the northern part of the galaxy. You've got Ceres, Mizar, Pixis, Gistrad, Spica. Those five are all right fairly close together. And then over here by Ukta. And that's it. There are seven. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm missing 1. 6. I'm only seeing 6. Oh, there's a missing one over here by Wasat. Okay, so I'll probably fly a scout over there to take a look at that one. Probably do that off camera. I'll have to figure out. I'll put together some heroes. I have several unassigned. I bought 3 out of the market last turn, so these 3 are all unassigned, and I might use some of my existing admirals too. Not sure. I'll have to figure that out. I didn't know where these things were, so I haven't really planned it. And I won't burn up a lot of time during the recording figuring it out, but suffice to say, off camera I'll take a good look at it and figure out where to assign admirals and put them with fleets and send them places and to try to guard those. So here's the text if you are interested in reading the quest text. Let's see, those of us. Yeah, so that's the total thing that's going on there. So we have to find and orbit a majority of the Lodestone systems before the fanatics of the Academy find and control them. So we only really need 4 heroes. We only need to control 4 of the Lodestone systems and we're good. Okay. Recently acquired systems have some starvation happening. Low morale leads to low production. We got populations growing. And what else we have? Line network. And we got a neutron star and a couple of neutron stars in a black hole. So that was this one here, and this one over here. Completed another research technology, extreme agrarians, which is extra food on gas and lunar anomalies. And Cultivation Institute, normally I would say I wouldn't probably be building that because it's costs a strategic resource. And I don't really have a lot of hot or sterile, but it is 15% extra food. And I do kind of have a lot of quadrinics, so maybe might build a few of those situationally, but still not inclined to build them everywhere. Okay, and this is what we built. That is a very small little scroll bar. That is a lot of stuff. Okay, so a whole bunch of sell-me ships. AB built a whole bunch. An autonomous administration. And another. And another. And another. Cranking out a lot of ships here. More autonomous administrations. That's a level 4 modernization. He's going to build an autonomous administration next. And let's see what else we got here. That's halfway through. Distributed energy. Another autonomous administration. I think it was like 7 or 8 of them. There's another one that's going to be built. And again, to put that at the top of the queue, I just hold down the Option key and click the thing to build. I think, but I have an iMac, so if you have a PC, I think it's Alt. Could be wrong. Could totally be wrong. I don't think it's Control. But you can also set your hotkeys. So you can do it in the options menu in the game setup. So you can change it to whatever key you want to use. Whatever's convenient, whatever makes sense to your brain, is the right thing to do. Let's see, we're going to have extra resources coming out of CE. Okay, right on, makes sense. I'm building a lot of sell-me ships right now. There's another autonomous administration. So let's see, how many more upgrades? Do we have enough? We can do 76, 1, 2. We can certainly do 2. guess 3. I guess we can probably do 3 more level 4 upgrades. Right now, the rate of production on Dust Water is at 36.5. Protospore is at 59. So the bottleneck is actually going to become Dust Water over time. Unless we are able to, we need to increase production of Dust Water. Our deciduous trees are at plus 142, so that's 2 per turn. And this is 152 on the transvine. So we have a big supply of transvine, and we're still producing the deciduous trees slower than the transvine. So we would look to be increasing the deciduous tree production a little bit. But certainly the Dust Water is the biggest laggard right now. And then Gossamer is at 115, and we only need 48 per upgrade. So that's over 2 per turn. So that is the most abundant one of these 3. Well, I don't know. Protospores is rocking pretty hard. He's at 2.5 per turn. Yeah. So 2.5 per turn and about 2.5 per turn. So really, yeah, the Dust Water is the one that we need to work on more. We'll look at doing this. And Marketplace, so with the quest going now, we're no longer able to hire heroes out of the Marketplace. And that is going to stay that way until after the quest is done. And then depending on the quest outcome, depending on the quest outcome, the Marketplace can be reopened, and or you can get heroes from the Academy. So if defenders fail, you can still get heroes from the Academy. If defenders win, there's no more heroes from the Academy, but you can still get heroes from the Marketplace. So that's, I believe, if I recall correctly, that's how that plays out, but it'll take a while. So we had heroes leveling up. These are mostly heroes who are like governors, and it's because I'm building all these ships. You get a lot of experience building ships. Your governors get a lot of experience, and I'm cranking out, as you saw, all those crazy numbers of ships. And let's see here. You can see 48, 39. You can see the numbers of ships I have start stacking up. I was kind of expecting that some of these lodestone systems, that there would be at least one near me. I figured there'd be like, you know, I figured there would be like one down here, one down here, one here, kind of like the 7 would be scattered around fairly equally. So like I'd be able to put a hero on a fleet and put one over here and one over here, and I've got fleets here, so I can get 1 or 2 there, kind of thing. Did not turn out that way. Now almost all of them are up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is the location. So they're all in the northern part of the galaxy, you know. And my home base is down here in the southeast, and they're kind of focused up here in the northwest, the opposite side of the galaxy from me. So fortunately, I've done pretty well on expansion. I basically have celestial vines across half the galaxy at this point. I've got about half the galaxy entwined. We're gonna keep rocking. Think that's about it for this turn. I'll do the rest off camera. I'm still gonna hold off on doing any more Pacific conversions. Here's where our trade routes are. So these are subsidiaries, and then the 3 headquarters are all clustered down here. I am working on doing upgrades on all of them. So you can see these 2 are fully upgraded. Koyasil is in the process of upgrading to level 4, and then the trade subsidiaries here in, let's see, here at BN and BJ are both, this one's fully upgraded, BN is upgrading. And then over here we have CC is upgrading. We have DA upgrading, and we have DB upgrading. And then I also have, let's see, I think it's CH41. Yeah, CH41's upgrading. That one is a dust water. That one's a really nice system because you've got 2 trade routes running across that system, and all 3 of the trade headquarters basically are using that. So that's a nice one to upgrade, and looking to maybe put a hero there at some point and try to boost up that that resource there. Try to get this dust water up closer to 48 or so. Right now we're at that, like I said, 36, I think. And that one's at 59. So that's 2.5 upgrades, and this one's only 1.5 upgrades. So need to try to get it up around 60 as well if I want to be competitive. So definitely slacking. I need another 20, 22, 23, 24, something like that. Let's see if there's any other moves that we need to do here. We're going to move the vine ships. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of stuff off camera while we... Yep, that's it. Yeah, we'll just move the heroes and the siege fleets, and try to maybe catch this guy at Wee. Maybe we'll send this fleet from Indusa up to Wee. That could happen. And we'll try to get some Vine ship fleets down here towards Ukta and Bertus and this NGC 7089 and this GNY8. So we're going to try to entwine these outer systems, and any colonizable systems we're going to try to grab up too, man. Alright, well, I guess that's about it. Thanks everybody for your comments and likes and subscribes and suggestions. It's been great. I definitely appreciate the support. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.